I'd like to discuss today something about leadership, how everyone over here is a leader. And whoever's listening, you're a leader in whichever field you're in, whichever thing you're in. And I'll explain now, you'll understand what I mean by leadership. That is like this. If you look at the Torah, we all know, famously, that when they were inaugurating, they were building the Mishkan, right? So, the Nesi'im, the leaders of each tribe, said that, let everybody give, and we'll give whatever's needed, we'll give the rest. And it says over there they got punished for doing that, and the yud of the Nesi'im was pulled out of their name. Like Nesi'im, one of the yuds is pulled out of the Nesi'im. So the question is, two questions. One is, their donation is a great donation. Imagine somebody came over to you and said, "Oh, you're building a building? Oh, how much is it costing? It's costing $100 million. Wow, that's a lot." He says, "And what do you need to buy?" He says, "The truth is, I need it within this year." He says, "So you know what? Collect what you collect in this year, and I'll cover the rest." Imagine the guy collected only $1 million. Okay, here's $99 million. It's the greatest donation that anybody could give. So why are they getting punished for that? And second of all is, why are you taking the letter from the name of the Yud of the Nesi'im? If it's true, each tribe should get a letter off of their name. Each tribe, whoever's the leader, let's say Hayim. So take these two Yuds in the Hayim, take one Yud away from his name. Not from the Nesi'im, not from the word Nesi'im. You hear the question? And the answer is like this. The answer is, the donation that the Nesi'im gave when they said what they were giving, that is the greatest donation. It's an amazing donation. Nothing's wrong with that. But the problem was that there's a problem in actual leadership. What's the problem? If you're a leader, you have to lead by example. The people don't see your calculations. Oh, I'll give the rest. They don't see that. They see what you did. And therefore, they should have been the first ones. Okay, Rabotai, I'm giving this, and I'm giving. And then everybody else would have followed, which anyway they did. But as a leadership, you have to know you have to lead correctly. You lead by example. You're not just, you have a great calculation. However, in actuality, as leadership, it's wrong. Like, I'll give an example. I'll give you that's, I wouldn't say wrong, but in a sense where it was a claim on the Nesi'im. It was a claim, because as a leader, you should give right away, and then everybody will follow. I'll give you an example. Well, one guy came over to me, he says, "Rabbi, my kids finished high school. I tell them to go to shul. He's not going to shul. Every time I tell him, every morning, go." So I said, let me have a talk with him. He sits down, he's talking to me, and he says, "Rabbi, if my own father doesn't go, why should I go?" I speak to the father, I say, "What's going on over here?" He's saying, "You don't go." I said, "Rabbi, you don't understand, I have a business to run. I have to be there at a certain time. If I could, I would, but I can't. It's impossible. I have to be in business. I have to be there. So I told the father, I said, "Your calculations is your calculations. But your son sees what he sees. And if he doesn't see his father going to shul, he sees that. And therefore, he's seeing, my father is the leader of the home. My father is my leader. And therefore, if he's not doing, how can I do it? Even though you have calculations, I have to go. We don't see your calculations. So therefore, as a leader, you have to lead by example. It's not, you can have the greatest thoughts in your mind why you can't do something. But it's no excuse when it comes to leadership. You have to go, and you have to actually lead, and you have to be there. And every father of their home, and every mother of their home, they're leaders in their own way to conduct the home the proper way. If they see their mother dressing a certain way, they're going to dress. If they dress modesty, so therefore what? She's going to see, oh, my mother's like that. Automatically they pick it up because they're seeing and they're following the leader by example. And that's why, by the Nesi'im, the problem wasn't with the donation. The donation was the greatest donation ever. The greatest donation ever. But the lack of leadership, in the sense where they should have led by example of giving first, then already Hashem says, I have to take the Yud away from the Nesi'im. That's why we have to understand, we're all leaders in our own way. We have to lead by example. They see us. Our children see what we do, and they follow what we do. And even though you might not think so, you can have a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 10-year-old, they're downloading everything that you do in their brain. And when they get older and they become mothers or fathers, things like that, they're going to always remember that it's all downloaded what they saw their parents do. And therefore, be the great leaderships as we are.